𝗀𝗲𝗹𝗶! Welcome to Game Night with Play Nation. Today we are doing episode 5 of Game Night with Play Nation. You can see that something is not very... Can you see this? Can you all see this tonight? You know where this is from? You know where this is from?
Smell.
You smell something?
No, I'm stay away from you.
Everybody wants to stay away from me tonight. This is a punishment from last week, okay? In case you guys don't know what's happening last week, Oni lost the game and then they made me put on this
Stinky
sticker for the last 1 week.
Very smelly in the room now. Very smelly.
My coffee was to put this on for 7 days. So
Yeah,
in the spirit of Game Night Play Nation, I show you all that I already fulfilled my 7 days coffee, okay? I'm going to put it until the end of the episode and then that's the end of my coffee.
Actually, it's not only your coffee, it's also everyone's coffee.
Yeah,
smelly.
it's also.
Okay, so we have been streaming, like this is the 5th episode, right? So we've been streaming for the entire month already for Game Night with Play Nation. And we are very happy because a lot of customers have been buying our products after the Game Night Play Nation. You all started to tag us on social media. So we just want to show you some of the throwback of what the customers sent us. So you can actually take a look at what happened after Game Night with Play Nation and PD, can we show them some of the things? So a customer apparently bought 𝗀𝗲𝗀𝗶 and then sent us this video of her playing together with her kid. So that really made my day lah. Okay, that made my day last
And
week.
she said that her son enjoyed the game very much, especially when he caught 𝗀𝗲𝗀𝗶𝗀𝗃.
So thank you for supporting us. And then we have other fleets also, right, PD? We have other fleets. So let's take a look at that. Oh, so this customer, right, Valerie, 𝗀𝗺𝗺𝗴, right, she bought WPLAY from us. So she actually, right, filmed the whole package. WPLAY unboxing. Okay, so we hope we have fun playing WPLAY. And any more? We have some more customer fee, right? No more already, huh?
We are just showcasing.
Okay, we're just showcasing two tonight. Okay. So anyway, this is just throwing back to some of the customers who send us feed. So every time you send us feed, right, we actually get very excited and very touched because that means that y'all really watch Game Night with Play Nation. Continue to send us feed of you gaming together with your family. We're very happy to share it with all the audiences. Okay.
Tag us. If you have bought our games and you want to share the experience with us, please tag us. If you bought our games and you don't know how to play, tune in to Game Night with Play Nation. If you bought our games, watch the stream, still don't know how to play, remember to call us and visit our stores in Singapore. If you are a PH customers, hello Manila customers.
Hello.
Hi Manila customers. If you bought it and you don't know how to play, you know where to harass us. Harass us on Facebook, Instagram, message.
Just find us. Hello,
Okay.
Belle. Hello, Singru. I think you supported Dino last week and she never win.
Remember to pick wisely
You
this
have
week.
faith in me. I will win this. I will try to win, okay?
Sometimes loyalty does not count.
Tonight.
Okay, so before we start, please remember to help us like and share the video. Because when you like and share the video tonight, right, you get to stand to win a copy of Sushi the portable version. Meaning that anywhere you go, you can bring it, okay? So, Bunny is going to show you. Okay, to win this portable sushi, if you help us to like and share the video tonight. This is right from Japan. We never bluff you. We're flown in from Japan. So please help us to like and share the video. Okay, we have something very exciting that we want to announce to you before we start our Game Night with Play Nation playing old sushi tonight. Okay, something very exciting is happening at Play Nation.
Yes.
Right?
Very exciting.
So you know COVID has been impacting the whole world for the last 6 months lah. So we have actually came up with this innovative way of doing a Zoom team building. Then we have a lot of customers who ask Play Nation, how can you do team building for me?
Can.
So now, yes, we can do it.
Yeah,
The dream come true already. We have coded a Zoom escape game. Not I say one, I'm going to show you. PD, we show them the escape game that we coded. So we coded this escape game that we're going to put into a Zoom team building program. So no matter you 50 people, 100 people or 200 people, we are no longer scared of the social distancing rule. We can see you online by Zoom. So if you have any team building query, birthday party that you want to do, just write in and contact us and we see what we can do to play games with all of you.
Yeah, or if you're just interested in holding an escape game for your birthday party, or if it's just like a gathering, you just want to log in for a team of 10 people just for an hour, contact us and maybe we'll be able to help you with that request.
Wow, I see Yu coming in also tonight and 𝗀𝗲𝗧 is the best.
loyalty does not lie down.
𝗀𝗲𝗧 must play, play all the time.
I'll fight for you tonight.
Okay, 𝗵𝗶 the bunny, you have something that you wanted to share with our Philippines customer tonight.
Yes, so last week we actually streamed to Philippines and then we received a lot of queries from the Philippines customers.
Wow, thank you for your love, really. We had like so much queries
We miss
after.
you so
Yeah, we miss you guys so much. Okay,
Love
really,
you,
really miss you
Manila.
guys.
Miss
So
you
the
a lot.
top query right is actually about whether we have opened already in Philippines.
Our Manila store, whether it has resumed services.
Correct.
Yeah.
But because right now we are following the safety guidelines by the authority, so we haven't opened yet. But if you wish to purchase any retail items from us, right, feel free to we're going to send in a link to you, so you can click on the link and we are able to do shipping to you already. So we did a shipping experiment and we have sent parcels to.
We sent right like up to 2 kg.
Yes.
We sent it to Manila because we wanted to know whether or not we can reach our Manila customers. We've been finding ways to reach you even though the store cannot be open because of the safety guidelines.
Yeah.
Yes.
So basically to adhere to the local guidelines, we have discussed, the local authorities that we are temporarily going to keep the store closed until it is a better timing to open and it's safe for all. So like we always say, your safety is our top priority. So after that, we have received a lot of queries from our Manila customers saying you really miss us, you want to join us, you need to play games. So since then, we have decided we must find a way to locate you. So we have tried sending passes over, and recently we have completed the experiment, and we can say for sure now.
Li Ching Lim, you say I'm here to support Dino.
Wow.
Super fan here. Li Ching Lim, I remember last week you were so only. You say you were a die-hard only fan. Why did you say that?
Now you want to support me.
Oh my gosh, support Dino. I cannot believe it. I would have them wrong tonight. Okay, I cannot take it. I cannot take
I
it.
think she saw the down sticker on your forehead.
You reminded them
People one loss, one loss that mean all the losses. I'm here to support you. Why you change again, Li Ching Lim? You're so funny, but anyway, I still love you. Okay, love. I love you. Okay, me, I'm going to games today.
Okay, don't worry. So, like what Bunny has said, just to wrap up the Manila work. So, if you're a Manila customer tuning in with us, feel free to place your order of Sushi Jenga tonight. We'll be able to send it to you right at your house. It's an all-in price of peso 2,200, shipping all inclusive. We have decided to subsidize your shipping costs. So, if you are looking to buy something for the months and the festive season, this is it. If you want to buy something that's not Sushi Jenga, remember where you can harass us. Facebook, Instagram.
So remember to go to the link and place your order, okay? Or harass us on Facebook and Instagram. We'll definitely respond you. Yulian say go bunny.
Yay!
Hello guys, it's very lonely.
Thanks for tuning back.
Sometimes it's going to be Pinky's time,
For the benefit of the people who are tuning in to us first time tonight, right? We still got to do an introduction of the host.
Yeah.
So on my far left here, we have Bunny the bunny.
Yes, Watashi Bunny the bunny.
You want to tell them how you're going to win tonight?
How am I gonna win?
By your charm. By your
You
quiet
say you
charm.
have lesser chance, right? For this game.
Because I specialize in strategy game, right? So if you are playing strategy game, I think I got better chance. But today,
It's all about skills and
I'll do my best.
Haven't played, he owns up think he won't win.
Today is Pinky's night.
Okay, competitive dino.
Hi, I'm Competitive Dino. Okay, today what I'm going to do is I'm going to try my best. Okay, although this game is not a strategy, and I'm not very good in strategy.
She always says she tries her best, but watch her score.
Later you see my score, I will catch up. Okay, I will try my best.
I'm only the ugly unicorn. My PD reminded me to tell you all something today. After last week's episode, she said that I need to have a new name because apparently I'm no longer upbeat. She said that I had a lot of crunch timing because I lost the game.
The crush unicorn.
So I'm now officially known as Tony the Crush Unicorn. Okay? And I have Pinky on my right.
Yay.
こんばんは。私は Pinky ですか Pinky, as usual, is a friendly neighbor. Although she looks noob, but she believes that it will be her night one night. I will win sometime down the road.
Really?
But you won one time already.
Yeah, one time already.
Okay, I need to break your record.
Yeah,
I need some customers to support me.
Soon.
So why are we so excited and speaking in some Japanese tonight? Because we are going to introduce to you an extremely viral game that we have tonight. It's also our best seller. It's called Sushi. If you take a look at the video here, it's not, if I want to say viral, then I own self say one, right? Then it's not really viral.
It's not really
So
viral.
funny, if something goes viral, right, and you have a video on social media, right, how much views do you think you'll gather?
I
Must have a lot lah.
think
Must be a lot. Must be
1
a real lot.
million.
1 million.
Yeah, 2 million.
So big, so funny thing is
viral now is
1
1 million. Then Dino thing is 2 million. Then Pinky, how much?
I think 100,000 a lot already lah.
100,000 very big.
100,000. Okay, then maybe like 500,000.
Okay, so 500,000. Pinky says 500,000.
Yeah.
Then Bunny says 1 million, and then Dino says 2 million. I tell you, okay, this particular video that went viral, this particular game that went viral on social media, did not just have 1 million views, or 2 million views, or even 3 million views. It has a total of 4.6 million views.
Wow, that's a lot. Okay, that's a lot. 4.6 million.
4.6 million.
That's a lot. Okay,
4.6 is not usually achievable.
That's more than what I feel is a lot.
Yeah, okay, 4.6 is
So
no joke. Okay.
Stop laughing at Pinky.
So we've gone to like a great extent to bring this game for you in Singapore, and currently, right, we are the sole distributor of this game in Singapore. We have sold like a few thousand copies over the last few months in just the year 2020 alone. So tonight we really want to share with you how to play this game of Sushi. So Sushi looks like a normal Jenga, but what impresses us is that it has 10 different ways to play, okay? So you buy one sushi game, but there's 10 different ways to play. So tonight, right, we'll go through these 10 different ways to play. Okay, we'll teach you how to play. So back to Bunny the Bunny.
Okay.
Before Bunny starts, remember to like and share.
Yes.
Okay, after we go through how to play, then we go into the exciting part where you have to guess the winning host. But we're not there yet. We're at the like and share segment first, okay?
Okay, so
Yeah.
the cheating, yes, 4.6 million views, no joke, okay? Wait,
No joke.
research on it.
Really?
Okay, come, Bunny.
Let's do it. Okay, so let's look at the first 3 games. We have a summary of the first 3 games. So the first game, right, is Sushi Tower.
Okay, the first way of playing it.
Correct. So our PD has prepared some very nice pictures for you to take a look.
To follow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first game is very much like your sushi. Okay, so later I will show you the components in detail. So the first game, we will stack it out like a normal Jenga tower. So we'll play it like the normal Jenga rules. So for if you are not so confident with the chopsticks, you can use your finger. Okay, for easier, easier level. Okay, so basically you want to avoid the first 3 levels. Okay, and then you just want to take out a piece and then stack it back on top. Okay, and you don't want it to be knocked down.
Yeah, so basically base space like Jenga. That's the first way of playing.
Yes. But
Okay.
very interestingly, they actually came out with dice. So later we'll see the die, got different color one.
Okay.
Okay, the next one.
So, Bunny is done with the first way to play.
Okay, so you can play it like a traditional Jenga.
Correct.
Okay,
So we'll
now.
go through all the 3 methods first. These are the easier
ways
to play.
Correct. So the next one is game number 3. It's a sushi tower with wasabi. So this game actually comes with a little wasabi sticks.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we can actually put this wasabi into the pieces themselves. So later we'll show you how you can open it and then put it inside.
What is inside?
So it's like a pocket. You need a
Yes,
pocket.
Yes,
Yeah.
and actually the
Then it's
wasabi
so
has
thin
got
lah,
4
like that.
feet.
Okay.
Yes, like say 3 things you are proud of. You can do well or show off.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. That's simple.
So you put it inside the sushi jenga. So if they cap it and then they get the wasabi piece, they have to do a copy lah.
So every time you take out a piece, right, you have to check whether there is a wasabi inside.
Okay.
So for the game, right, you take out 10 penalty, 10 wasabi and put it inside randomly.
Okay.
So if you take out a piece and then you shake it, you realize that there is a forfeit. You have to keep it. Okay, and if you are the one who knocked over the tower, then you have to perform the forfeit.
Okay.
We will demonstrate this later.
Okay.
And then the third way?
The third way, okay, we are going to see this menu tower. So this game also has a very interesting
Component.
yeah, there's a piece of menu. So on the menu there are like some pricing. Later I'll show you. So different combination of sushi, you will get different points. So during the game you will actually take out the pieces. Then after that you will need to try to find groups
Okay.
of sushi. Then after that you try to score the points.
Okay, so now we do a zoom out. Okay, we do a
Yeah.
close in of the sushi jenga tower.
Yes. Okay, so this is the tower.
Yeah, so our viewers can actually see the 3 different methods to play sushi jenga. Okay, old sushi.
So if you can take a look at the pieces, it's really very well designed, well made.
Okay.
Yeah, the plastic is very good one.
Okay.
Yeah, it comes in different colors. Okay, and different color actually represent different sushi flavors. Okay,
Okay.
so what's happening here is that we are showcasing the first way of playing the game. Okay, you build it out like a tower.
Okay.
Okay, then after that you just take out a piece. Okay. Oh, very difficult.
So must make sure you cannot topple lah.
Don't
Yeah.
bother,
I
Bunny.
think
You keep it for later.
Like that. Then
Yeah,
after that you
okay.
put on top. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so you cannot touch the first 3 layers lah.
Okay.
So that is the first
First
way.
method lah.
Okay. Not forgetting the dice. The dice look like this. So when you roll, okay, it says blue. Then you have to take out the blue lah.
Oh,
So you pick
so
according to what
to
the dice show you.
Correct.
Okay, so you have to roll the dice first,
And then
and then you have to pick accordingly lah.
Correct.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
And you can also use the chopsticks. You see the chopsticks.
Uh-huh.
Then you want to try to like remove
Bunny, I think your chopsticks is straight or
my
not?
chopsticks. Whoa!
Bunny, you must be steady.
Starting again. Starting.
Still not very
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
I think your
You
chopsticks
get it,
is
you get it.
to be
Okay,
sure
okay,
now.
okay.
You get it.
You get it, you get it. I don't want to Okay. The next way is to play using this wasabi. You see this wasabi?
Okay, so this is the
Interesting,
coffee lah that we want to
So
play
you want to
inside.
put this wasabi into this
The sushi.
Yes, put inside one. So the
Okay,
taste is
okay.
better lah.
Okay.
I like wasabi. Okay.
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 We will eat more later.
When you take out, you have to shake. You see, got sound one.
Okay.
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 So when you get a piece that has wasabi, you keep it
Okay.
in front of you. Okay.
Okay.
So when somebody knock off, okay, if it's you who knock it off, then after that you have to see like what wasabi in front of you. Then you
Oh, then you have to perform the coffee.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
perform.
So you don't perform it immediately. It's only when you lose the game then you perform it lah.
Correct.
Okay.
And you also don't know where the wasabi is hidden
You
because
don't
they're
know.
supposed to be like inside the capsules before the game starts.
Correct.
Randomly.
Correct.
So you
Randomly.
randomly.
Okay, so that's the second variation lah. 2
Correct.
ways to play old sushi already.
Yes.
So what's the
The
third way?
third way. Okay, let's take a look at the menu. Okay, the
So
menu.
cute huh? Got both English and Japanese words so really authentic
The
Japanese
menu
food lah.
really well made like bamboo like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I miss Tokyo
And then
already.
color,
Really
wow,
miss
the
Japan
color
eh.
very good. Okay, so different sushi color represent
Uh-huh.
different flavor lah.
Okay.
Okay, the most common one is tuna and squid. They have 9 of them.
Okay.
Okay. So basically during the game, right, you just take the piece that you want. Okay, then after that, instead of putting it back on top like Jenga, right?
Yeah.
You need to keep it.
Okay.
You keep it.
It's like a
Okay, when you
collection
want to
game.
assemble a menu of items.
Correct. So
Oh.
if let's say you
Okay.
have the most expensive one is this one, the 2,000 yen.
Uh-huh.
Salmon eggs and sea urchin.
Okay,
Oh,
something
okay.
like
So if you can get these, you get 2,000 yen.
So in this variation of the game, you are really trying to pick up the pieces that's worth the most on the menu.
Correct.
And then you assemble it, and then the one with the most valuable menu wins the game.
Correct.
Okay, so
correct.
that's the third variation.
So if you are like me, strategy player, okay, so you see what other people are trying to get, then you try to block them. Okay, don't let them take.
You just said that this game don't require strategy.
This one requires strategy. Yeah. Okay, strategy people. Yeah.
Okay, so 𝗀𝗧𝗏𝗧 covered the first 3 variations of how to play old sushi. And then Dino here actually did a very extensive setup of the 4th variation of how to play old sushi. Let me show you.
I think this looks very different. This is definitely very different from
very nice.
all the Jenga and variations that I've heard about so far.
Yeah, so you can see that actually the setup is called the sushi mahjong. Okay, so you guys must be thinking, how do you play a mahjong using a sushi tile itself, right? So you can just see the setup. So this is actually, everyone will start off with 2 tuna and then 2 squid. And then it comes with 1 menu as well, okay? So in terms of mahjong means that we cannot see what is the tile. So you will see that actually in the middle, okay, is covered with a cloth, okay? But what you see inside is that it's something like 2 in 1, okay? So you will see the stacking. This is what you see inside the cloth itself.
So this is what's inside the cloth.
Correct.
Currently it's being covered.
That is covered because we cannot see what is the type of
So
different.
basically you have all the sushi pieces inside the cover.
Yeah.
And then they are being stacked in a way like what Dino has demonstrated here.
Yeah.
But why do you need a cloth? Like
Why do you
mahjong
need
is
a
a long
Because
thing.
right, we cannot see what kind of sushi mahjong tiles that we're going to take. Okay, so we have to randomly go into our hand. Okay, and then we need to pick 1 tile. Okay,
So you can see what you're picking.
Yeah,
So like mahjong, like
Correct, so it's like one mahjong.
Okay,
So like if you
okay.
pick this already, okay, you need to put in 1 and then discard 1 of the tiles
Oh,
from
so
your
it's like the
hand.
打牌 You have to try and get the best hand.
Wow,
So
it's really like mahjong.
Yeah, that's why like what they see is that here you have a menu, so there is a cost of it also that you can see.
The value.
So if you keep on swapping the tile until you can match any of the set, the way your objective is to try to get the most expensive set of the sushi.
Correct.
Oh my god, I suddenly realized
So it's
that
like 摸牌打牌 Oh my god, so this is a new way to play mahjong during Chinese New Year.
If you don't want to play the Chinese mahjong, like this is so suitable for you.
Wow, this is the 4th way already, right? So from 1 Jenga, we already have 4 different ways, right? Oh my god, oh my god. Yeah. I hope you guys are following us so far because we're only on the 4th method of teaching you how to play this old sushi game. Okay? So I tell you, I actually have the 5th method here set up for you lah, okay? So the 5th method, right, the 5th way of playing old sushi is this shogi game that you see. You see right now that the PD is pulling out.
It's very brainy.
Okay, it's actually very brainy.
It's very brainy.
Loving
This
it.
is called a real strategy game.
If we are playing this, baby buddy will win lah.
Oh yeah, true.
He thinks he will win.
Okay, so now if you zoom into the second camera, right, you can actually see
Yes.
we are going to show you this shogi setup that I have done. Okay, so just give us a minute. Okay, see right here, this is actually a shogi mat. So how I created this shogi mat, right, is because we have this menu, remember? So on the flip side, you have a shogi mat. Okay, so you have 4 of these. You just need to lay it down. Yeah, so you actually make use of every single piece here, every single component in the box. So this is really very well designed. So there's a reason why I got 4.6 million views. So it's not like I want to say it's very well designed. Okay, yeah. So you have 4 of these, right? You can actually lay it down as a shogi mat, which is what I've done here lah. Okay, to save you all some time, I've already set up the shogi mat. Then this is actually a 2-player game. Okay, so player 2 will sit here, and player 1 will sit here where I'm sitting. Okay, each of you, right, got to take 5 sushi pieces at your end. So you have 2 shrimp, 2 tuna, and then 1 tamago egg, 1 salmon egg. Okay, this is the default setting.
Yeah.
So then you have a tamago in between. This tamago can score points 1. So your opponent also have exactly the same setup. Okay, so this is like a game of chess. Very easy one. You have to move your sushi pieces and eat up your opponent's pieces. Very easy, right? So this is like 下的象棋 Okay. But how do you eat it, right? So right, the rules, right? Just now the PE got show you a diagram, right? On the diagram got show you how the different pieces can move lah. So if you have this tamago here, see? This tamago here, okay? You can only move forward. So there's a diagram. There's a diagram just right in front of you. You don't have to memorize it. Yeah, they're very crazy. Actually, the Japanese they are super good at game design.
So you don't have to
So they're super crazy. You don't have to memorize it. If you are the pro,
pass the what the.
You don't have to like.
you don't have to
Search
search
rules.
the rules one. So if you are the prawn, you can move front, you can move side, and you can move behind now, okay?
Wow.
So example how I can eat this tamago, right, is I move one step, and then I move two steps.
Wow.
Okay, then this tamago becomes mine.
Yes.
Okay,
So you saw a point.
yeah, so I score a point, just like that. So the objective, right, is to eat up all the tamago and eat up your opponent's pieces. Okay, so it's like 下象棋 The person who can like win this chess of game, right, will win the game of shogi. So this is the fifth way that you can play all sushi.
Okay,
Haven't finished, we're going to go through 10 ways, right? I'm going to show you the 6th and 7th way.
Only your game make me hungry.
Yeah, no, so
Eating the sushi.
Patient
We can go eat sushi after we finish this episode.
It's my airtime now.
Okay.
So this is the 6th way to play. Remember, we are on to the 6th way to play. And this way to play, I feel is very interesting.
Why
So what happens is that you lay the sushi tile just in 2 levels. So a flat level. Okay? So this is going to be turn based. Alright? So each of us is going to take one item off the 2 layers.
Okay.
And then you are trying to stack it up. Okay, so PD has it now. You're just going to lay everything in 2 layers. And then after that, you are going to try to stack it up. So we have camera 2 over now just to show you how the stacking works.
Okay, so we switch to camera 2, I'll show you. So this is how the
Flat
2
layers.
layers will work. Okay?
Okay, so you pick
During your
one
turn, you pick one,
and then you lay it on top.
Also, you put anywhere.
You can put anywhere. So this one a bit strategy also lah. Like Buddy can literally frame us lah. And then you know can like stack like that also lah. Can stack like that also.
Oh, you feel you are the architect. Yeah. You can also do this like. You also do this like.
Yeah, I love it.
And then you must put trap to let the other party stumble.
The key is every piece that you pick, you must place it at a level higher. It doesn't, so for example, this piece, right, it doesn't have to go to the highest level. It can, for example, like go here. So the smart Alex think that he can trap you, that's how you counteract him lah.
This one got strategy.
This one got strategy.
This one Bunny, your game.
Laying trap.
Yeah, this is a lane track.
If you say Bunny, we're not doing the strategy game. We're not going to show the strategy game tonight.
They know.
Yeah, we cannot let him win the game.
Yeah, so this game, right, you will slowly deplete. So everybody will take turn. At some point in time, your base here will disappear, and then it will become a full structure. And then you have to continue pulling out from the bottom to the top. Okay. So if you cannot pull the one that toppers, then you lose lah.
So this is like sushi Jenga, but the reverse way to play.
Correct, it's a reverse way to play sushi Jenga.
Okay.
Oh, you believe you're a very good architecture student lah. You believe that you deserve an architect award, but nobody award you, then you play this to show.
So this is the 6th way already.
This is the 6th way.
Okay, and before we go and can compete, we need to cover the last way. We need to cover the 7th way to share before we start competing.
Viewers, remember to like and share now, because this is our last chance to like and share before we go into the competition segment, okay? So in this, before we go into the competition segment, remember? In this last way to play, right, it's very simple. What you will do, right, so I've actually...
7th way to play.
So that's the 7th way to play. So PD will probably pull out like the reference for you. But what happens is that you're just trying to empty out all the skins of this sushi. So leaving only the white portions. So basically, you're trying to take off the clothes. Okay.
Take off the
rice.
So you're only left with rice. So basically, you have naked sushi. Okay.
So you go to Camp 2 now.
So you lay all the naked sushi in front of you. Okay, so you lay. Okay, and then what happens is that you got to roll the dice as many times as you think you can remember. Okay, so for example, in this sushi game, there's about like 48 blocks. Okay, so we are going to have 48 naked sushi.
So if you think you can remember 48 colors, you just roll 48 times. It's achievable.
Yeah, if you think you can remember 48, then you try lah. So you keep rolling, So every time you roll, so that's the dice, right? So that's the dice. So you will roll. Okay, so let's say this is like gray. Okay, that's one time, right? And then I'll like roll again. Then it's gray.
It's gray again. Okay,
and then like I'll roll again, and then it's black. Black. So what I will do is I'll take the gray skin and the black skin, and then I'll put it on top. So like that, gray. Okay, and then this is like so the black is this lah.
Okay, gray, black.
And then this is another gray. So gray, black.
Yeah.
Okay. So after you roll, you must remember it in the correct order.
You must remember in the correct order. Okay. And then let's say I roll 3 times, and then I put it correctly. Then it goes on to the next player. The next player has to roll more times than me.
Oh, so literally I have to roll 4 times. But if I want to count, I can roll 7 times.
So it means whoever is the last one is very lugi.
Yeah, the last one very lugi. I don't know for their lives.
At some point in time, somebody will remember something.
Okay, so at some point in time, it definitely will explode one. This is a time challenge,
But I think I will remember leh.
Sure.
Strategy game.
But
This is like the 7th way to play. Actually quite amazing. One product we've already showcased 7 ways of playing it leh.
Still got memory game leh.
Still got memory game. So we have memory game, we have the shogun game, we have the mahjong game, then we have 3 variations of playing the normal sushi. But then you know we specially leave 3 different ways to the end. You know why we leave these 3 different ways to the end?
Why?
Because that is when your game hosts the 4 of us here tonight. We are going to do a showdown. Showdown. This is the portion of the game night with Play Nation. Every week the customers also love to watch. Because this is where you get to vote. We haven't started the showdown. You get to vote for who will win.
Time to call for supporters.
Okay. It's very important. Just comment who you think will win the game. Is it only the Crunch Unicorn, the Crush Unicorn?
It's finally Pinky's turn. There were one night. It will be Pinky's night, and I believe it's tonight.
And Fancy Dino.
today must be Dino night.
Oh, Bunny, okay?
I will strategize my way to win again.
How to strategize?
I can strategize anything one, okay?
It's very important to vote for the correct host who's going to win, because you stand to walk away with a copy of the viral 𝗀𝗺𝗀𝗃, the full game. You stand to get a copy of the full game if you vote for the correct person. At this point in time, we need to pull out our previous scores. We need to show a bit of our 实力, right? Bully the Bunny has previously amassed 3 points.
I cannot believe how he amassed it.
Because we did strategy games in the previous week.
I can strategize anything, right? I will strategize everything.
No, I must tell the viewers. Actually, last week, right, me and Dino, we were supposed to win the game, okay? But we were so fixated on making sure that each of us don't win. We actually checkmate, we checkmate each other, Then Bully the Bunny just based on this opportunity, play, then he win, He came from behind.
Yeah, he came from behind.
So Bully the Bunny, today the 3 ladies must fight against one guy.
Yeah, we must unite.
We must unite.
3 points, 1 point, 1
Okay,
point.
so tonight the girls are unite.
We also know that viewers are becoming smarter, and you have started to resort to voting only midway.
They have become very smart.
Yeah. We will allow you to be smart in this episode. We will start playing while you take your time to pick.
Thank you. I think somebody voted for Unicorn. 𝗀𝗃𝗁.
Voting for Unicorn.
Li Qinglin, make up your mind. Do you want to vote for Unicorn or Dino?
Started voting for Dino again.
Li Qing, you must think twice. Who you going to go for? And once you think, Only voted for Pinky. Okay, my first supporter.
Still support me.
Okay, now we go to play the first game.
Thank you.
Okay, Buddy, you want to tell people what we are going to do for the first game?
So we are going to start.
Okay, we must be here already now.
Okay.
The first game is what are we going to compete? It's the second game, right?
Oh yes. So
I
this
tell you, we are going to start round 1 already. This PK.
are we going to like defend
So you guys must be ready to.
We must be ready, we must be ready to vote. Okay, we're going to do the first game already.
Okay.
So our PD right will start a 1 minute timer.
So PD will put our 1 minute timer.
Yes.
哇，兴奋！我们 this week
It's 1 minute, it's 1 minute.
Okay.
So I'm very stressed right now because like I'm trying to strategize on how to play this
Oh my
game.
gosh.
So what we do right is we will use one hand to stack a sushi
Single
tower.
tower.
So we are going to try to stack a single tower.
Yeah.
Okay, then time challenge.
So 1 minute to
1
stack
minute.
the highest
The highest.
tower.
Okay.
So like let's say you very fast.
Okay.
Then after like 59 seconds, very high. But after that you topper, GG.
Oh, then you have
Bunny, speak for
to.
yourself lah. You the topper one, only you.
Correct.
But you must know that if you are shaky hand, this is not
So
good.
this game is not only about speed, it's also about non-shaking hands.
And it's about skills,
Skills.
And-
No longer about strategy.
And you know the other 3 will sabo me, they will like kacau me. So I need to like watch
Efficient
out.
how we today.
Go with
Okay.
Watch out.
Anytime we getting ready, right?
Okay, ready lah?
Huh?
Ready?
Li Qinglin, you say I loyal, so you better vote for me. You let me catch you voting for Dino. Next week I don't want to talk to you.
She said typo already.
The timer starting.
Okay, timer starting. Okay, time starts.
Let's go. One hand. Wait.
One hand. Highest tower, right? Highest tower, Okay, slow lah. Steady win.
People think that, right? They very smart.
Right?
No. So one hand to.
Don't disturb.
Okay, one hand to stay lah.
It is very hard. Pinky to win already.
Hello. Stop disturbing Pinky. Why do you mess with my tower?
Wait.
Wait. How much time do we have?
How much time we have left? Only 15 seconds left. Don't stop already lah. Faster play out now.
Hey, one hand guys.
Okay, I'm very sure to
Okay,
win.
one hand guys.
Let's
Whoa!
5 seconds. 5, 4,
No!
3. Hey, Uni, why you sabotage me?
2, 1. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, last one. Okay, hands off. You know why?
Your chance.
We need to count the layers.
Okay, you count the layers, okay?
Camera too.
Let's see the camera too. Let's see how many you have.
Only the money.
You very
For 4 levels. You only have 4
She only
levels.
has 4
1, 2, 3,
sections.
4.
Only the bunny, only 4 layers. Okay.
4 layers,
People who voted for bunny, 4 layers only. Okay.
Let's see. Dino.
真的大声呢。
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dino got 7 layers.
Oh, why so tall, Uni? Because nobody disturbed her.
Doesn't matter one. He's checking for the.
You
Okay,
disqualify.
you don't qualify 1 layer.
We disqualify you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. Got 10 layers. Got 10 layers.
Disqualify.
Okay, wait. I show you something.
Ask PD. The bottom
Disqualify.
Yeah.
Okay, I show you something. I take out this one.
Okay,
Wait.
Hey, push.
Uni has 0.
Very bad.
Because you use 2.
Yeah, you know you
You never see the bottom cannot use
1
2.
layer.
Forget it. 我很大度的 ，forget it.
I told you tonight is Pinky's night, ah.
No, Pinky only have 5.
So Dino got 7.
Okay. So this one goes to Dino.
Oh my gosh, I got 1 already.
Dino, you must remember, I had 10 layers again.
The disqualified one.
Even if you minus the bottom, I got 9, okay?
We give you a
So remember how you got this
We
point.
give you a chance to
Okay,
pull it out
okay,
and get
okay.
proper.
So now let's see the next game,
Okay. So that's round 1. We are going
That's
to
round 1.
Okay.
By the way, that's also the 8th method of playing
Yeah.
sushi.
Yes.
Okay?
We are going to compete in 3 rounds tonight. Okay. So it's a race to 3.
Okay, so now
Even
Dino
if
got
Dino
1 point because
Wow, got
only
ready.
didn't know that I can just stack 1 sushi.
No, you really cannot.
Okay, so now we are going to go on to the second game, which is also the ninth way of playing old sushi.
Okay.
It's very interesting one.
9 way.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
In 9 way got confidence.
So using your sushi pieces,
You use prop.
using your sushi pieces, you're supposed to stack a domino.
Oh, okay.
We have 1 minute timer, we are
Domino
supposed to
pizza.
stack
You want
as
sabong niya,
many
reach the
domino
guy.
as possible.
So you are
Okay?
allowed to put it out like that.
No sabotage.
No
I
sabotage.
don't sabotage.
No, sabotage that side. Very good.
I give all of you a box, so the box very stable one, so you can balance your whatever sushi pieces here lah. So we have 1 minute.
Okay.
You must try to create the longest domino.
Oh my
Okay?
god.
Longest domino.
Yeah. Okay, ready? Our time starts now. Let's go. People,
God.
if you are watching the video right now, please remember to vote.
Remember?
Because you stand a chance to win this awesome game that has been shared 4.6 million times worldwide.
Yeah, and remember that not all games is about strategy games. That Pinky's night is supposed to come at some point in time.
So PD is now going to show you our
Progress.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I
I
need
can
to
tell
focus, I need
you
to stop
that I'm
talking.
very good at domino. Okay, and the more you talk to Uni, the more she cannot stack. I get tried that during the rehearsal. We need to talk more to Uni, so that she'll never be able to stack her dominoes. Oh, look, Who's in the running? Who's in the running?
Pinky, see talk so much. Aya, see talk to you, distract me.
That's the strategy to go. That's the strategy to go when you're trying to like fix domino.
Okay, viewers, please vote now. You stand a chance to win a copy of 𝗀𝗺𝗀𝗁.
It's very hard.
It's very hard Okay, I stop talking already. I must be like really focused.
I must like really concentrate already. Alamak, those of you that are watching us, you want to know this is really very hard I'm like trying to make the pieces work, and then I'm trying to talk to you, and then I'm trying to talk to Uli so that she doesn't distract me. And then the rest of them are not talking because they're so focused on winning this game. Okay, how much time? We still got 49 seconds.
No lah. We only want 10 seconds.
How many seconds left?
Got 10 seconds left right?
For me, oh, finish it.
Okay, time's up. Stop. Pinky.
Oh my god! He's not got chance. He's not got chance.
PD, this one you must really close up and show them. Okay, let's not show Dino and Pinky lah. They hopeless one. Pinky got 0 Dino only got 1. Okay, so down to me and
Wow, funny! Every time you go quiet, you're up.
you need words and rehearsal. Now you're so good.
Very
Wait, you need to try first. Everything topper.
Later.
Okay. So Moody the bunny how many pieces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9 pieces Okay, and then I'm the second runner up
Sorry,
Moody the second runner up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 6 pieces Okay, so it's down to who can really topper
Oh my god, very
You need to
scared.
try now.
Oh my gosh.
Only the topper pieces count.
I support you.
Yeah.
Please,
Even if you even eat and it does not topper, it still does not count.
Oh,
Okay?
very scared.
Okay, go.
Okay, so you want to push this.
Wait.
Wow!
9 pieces! Oh, topper!
9 pieces.
Why you like that?
I hate you, Moody the bunny.
Bunny, you cannot like that
Okay lah. So another point goes to you lah, Moody the bunny.
Oh my gosh, you got 1.
So viewers, right now there's 1 point for Dino and there's 1 point for Moody the bunny. And both times Moody is actually a very close runner-up. So I'm hoping that third time lucky, okay?
Okay.
So just now we have showed you the number 9 way of playing 𝗀𝗺𝗀𝗁. Now we are down to the last way of playing 𝗀𝗺𝗀𝗁 and also the last round of our competition tonight.
Yes. Okay, so the last one we're going to do is called wasabi Russian 𝗀𝗺𝗀𝗏. Okay. So each of us now, right, we just need to take 7 empty sushi.
7. So roller. Only steady. Thanks leeching leaf. Every week I try to win. Every week this two months.
Okay, this one you take 7 empty one.
Okay.
Then you also have 2 wasabi stick given to you, right? Okay.
Okay, so there's 2 wasabi
So what
sticks.
happened is that each of us, okay, we have 2 wasabi sticks. So
Okay.
these are the different forfeits. Okay. So what will happen is that every round, okay, we will put these 2 forfeit into these 7 of the empty sushi cups.
So we have 7 empty ones. We need to put these 2 on the
Correct.
7 empty ones.
Randomly.
So I cannot really secret.
Yeah, it's correct. So you cannot let anyone
New
see
block.
where you
Then you block lah.
Yeah, I cannot see.
Only we will know where we put
Okay.
Guys, integrity,
Integrity We put 2 we put 2 into a random 7
Yeah.
Okay.
So 7
integrity
randomly in the 7.
Hey, Dino, what are you looking at?
Integrity No, must see where we put. Integrity
My shuffle. I also
So what happens after we put it in?
Okay.
So hold on,
Now done already Just
Why
like
is so long? Put 2 in 7 also take so long.
cannot see.
Okay.
So now we put 2 inside out of the 7 of the house.
So we have 7 now, okay?
So now every round, right, we will be the boss. Okay?
The boss?
The sushi boss. Okay?
Okay.
So we will serve the order, okay, which is these 7
Cannot.
orders.
We have to pass it to the left
Okay. So what happened is that I will pass these 7 sushi to my left first. Okay? Then the left, you need to pick 1 sushi from here.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So we have to pick 1 to keep.
Correct.
But we're trying not to get the
Correct.
forfeit.
If you take the wasabi with the wasabi forfeit, then you basically lose the game. So you have to do the forfeit.
Oh.
Okay, so you see whether you are the
It's a
lucky
pass
one.
and guess.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Please choose one.
Oh my god.
So do we pass Bunny? Please choose one of
Choose
the
one out of the
7
7.
wasabi pieces.
So Dino has passed.
Dino has passed. So two of the 7 has wasabi.
So now he decided to take this red color ones out of the 7. So you cannot open first.
I can open first?
Cannot. Okay, next player.
Pass to Bunny, is it?
So the remaining
So the remaining first.
So the remaining 6 pieces. So she passed 7 to Bunny. Bunny took 1, and then the remaining 6 pieces get passed to me. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
To show you, I never cheat. I never. Okay, I will take this.
Okay.
Okay.
Then now pass to
Pass to
Uni.
So maybe the coffee is in here, maybe the coffee is not in here.
I think
Dino, what's your favorite color?
I don't tell you.
Okay, I'm going to try to take this.
You sure not?
Sure lah.
Sure.
You don't make me second guess myself.
I give you chance. You
I'm
sure
going to
not?
take the blue one.
Sure.
I'm going to pass this ball to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now what happened is that we have to open up the tiles. Okay, if we have the 4 pick, then we lose the game.
Then the boss don't need to pick a towel.
The boss don't have to.
So the boss only gets to sit out of the.
Yeah, correct. So every round the boss will out
If
the
you have purpose of the game, you must pick lah.
But the next turn the boss will involve again because the boss will always change.
Oh, okay. So right now you are the boss, so you don't get the remaining pieces.
Correct.
So it's between the two
Between
of
the
us
two
whether
of
we
you.
make
Oh my
anything.
God.
Okay, Bunny, let's go.
Okay, for fairness, Okay.
Open, Bunny.
There's a sound.
Open.
Ben you.
What is it?
What does he say?
What does
Not
he
the
say?
wasabi.
Tastes like you are eating a large amount of wasabi.
So
Hey, for fairness, we're going to show you whether we get anything. So you must make a face like you're eating a lot of wasabi. Okay, now you can think of what topic you want to do.
Okay, you think
In the
first.
meanwhile, we go to
Okay.
open up.
Yeah.
I have this.
We can open together.
Okay, Pinky, let's go.
Okay, 1, 2.
I shake and there's no
Oh no.
So I don't have, definitely don't have.
Okay. So basically you lose the game.
Hey,
For this
Bunny,
round.
I already told you, anything that's not strategy, you cannot win.
Yeah.
This is pure luck, okay? You
Correct.
tell luck that you're very good, no use.
Okay. So now the
But
boss
4 rounds,
change
right?
to Bunny.
4 rounds, 4 rounds.
Okay, so Bunny, you got 1 forfeit already. Later at the end of the game, must really do the forfeit one.
Okay, quickly pick lah. Quickly pick.
Okay, then you pick faster.
Pick faster. Yeah.
You pick one. You must think.
Oh, you got 6.
Where Bunny will put? Where Bunny will
You
put?
sure one more?
It's okay.
Okay,
Where will
okay.
Bunny? Where will Bunny put the forfeit?
It's there for you.
Just pick and pass to us.
Okay. Now I got like this decision problem.
Analysis paralysis. Okay, I'm going to take this and I'm going to pass this to Pinky.
Okay, I'm gonna take the blue one and
Okay.
then
Okay,
it's done.
okay,
It's done.
okay. This one
Can you
just pass
open?
to.
Okay, we open
We open
Okay,
together.
open together lah.
We put together.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, open. Don't have.
I cannot do
Oh
of
my god!
them.
So now Bunny has 1. Dino has 1. I have 1. Hey, what's your
Okay,
forfeit?
what's
Tell the audience.
okay? My forfeit is you need to
Okay, so
say the name of the famous person you look like.
Oh.
Who do you think Dino looks like?
Okay, later we perform the forfeit.
Later.
My forfeit is have the person on the left blow into your ear. Eh, quite more this one. Okay, no problem. Okay, last round now. So now
Oh my
one,
god!
one.
Last round? 2 more rounds, right?
Okay, 2 rounds. Okay.
Okay, Uni is your turn.
It's my turn. I really like being the boss. Okay, let's go.
Yay, I'm going to pick like the yellows.
Okay, the yellow
I
one.
don't have to pick any of yours.
Bunny, pick yours. Bunny pick.
Pick from
And then
me
Uni
lah.
pick.
Yeah, pick
And
from
then
me.
Dino pick. Dino pick.
You must remember that all of you have a wasabi now. And Pinky is the only one without wasabi. So are we done?
Please don't broke.
Okay,
Never
okay.
know. Okay, open up.
Okay,
Open
open
up.
up, open up.
No!
Oh no!
I have
I have one! I have one! It's so sad! I just broke my record! I have the first one!
Mimic
so
the cry
everyone
of...
except for you.
Bunny
now has 2.
Bunny
now has 2.
What's the second one, Bunny?
It says mimic the cry or call
Oh,
of a
an
specified
Animal.
animal.
Okay, so later we'll specify the
Oh,
animal.
yeah,
Then you
yeah,
got to
yeah,
make the
yeah.
crying sound. Okay,
Yeah.
mine is very cute. It's called make a funny face. So easy for Pinky.
You always make, right?
Okay, last round.
Oh my god! Why?
Okay, maybe I got chance to win. Please let me win.
Yeah,
really
remember
need
that
the point.
Pinky is the boss now, so I don't need to take anything more. I only have 1 wasabi. So you should be able to predict who is the winner already.
Okay, like that.
We three only have 1 lah, but Bunny got 2 lah.
Yeah,
Okay,
Bunny got
we 3 got chance, okay?
Okay, got chance. I think I'm going to take this.
Okay.
I know you're
It
going to
won't
use paralysis again. Okay. Okay, we're going to open it up together. Let's now point to the camera because this is very
Oh my god, this is really important.
turning
Come
round.
on, show.
Bunny, show the camera.
I don't have shit.
One, two, three.
It's not a
What's a
strategy game.
You are robot dance. I'm very upset.
What did he tell you?
You two are robot. Yes. You two are robot. You finally alliance from Roulette.
We're so happy.
So the Philip don't get our point. Each of us got 1 point. Only the bunny got 0.
Yes.
How is that?
Okay. So I
Because
got
they have the
everything
most, we are tied.
Yeah, we are tied, so each of us get 1 point. Then you get 0.
I don't
Then
think you
just
get
So then I got one last one.
I don't got one more. Yeah.
So
Okay.
that
So I win.
So that now you are the winner tonight because you got 2 points. Oh, only got 2 points.
No. Just like you.
Eh, Pinky, do a good job.
Cheap one.
Congratulations, Dino.
Oh my god.
You are the winners for tonight.
I support
Zero for your dino.
Sing Rule Bell, those people who voted for Dino.
Dino.
You get a chance to win a copy of Sushi. And while we are waiting for the winners to be picked, we got to perform our coffee.
Okay.
We got the perform.
Okay, now we start from Pinky.
Bunny
Bunny
got
Bunny got
3.
Give me that right. Okay, start from Pinky.
Okay, so Pinky's coffee is to make a funny face.
Okay. Must be very funny one.
That's a very funny one.
You must our viewers must laugh then consider funny.
Yeah,
If they never laugh or not
must say,
consider.
okay, funny.
Yeah.
So you must comment whether it's
Correct.
funny or
Yeah,
not.
yeah. They must comment.
Okay, okay, go.
1, 2, 3. Is that a funny face?
If you think that Pinky is very funny, please sure you tell her it's very funny.
Because you think that Pinky show is funny, because she can do more, you know.
Yeah, if not, we can actually get her to do more. If you want her to keep doing the coffee, we can keep making her laugh and laugh
I can
non-stop.
do again if you like it.
Okay, let's see the viewers comment first.
Yeah,
Okay, let's see the viewer comment.
Okay, what it says.
Okay. Nobody say that nobody funny. Okay. Wait. So my turn, Have the person on the left blow into your ear. This one piece of cake. Please blow into your ear.
Cannot see the ear.
Let's see the year.
Like that. And I tell you, okay, it's officially going to be the end of the game night with Play Nation, so that means that I can almost take this stinky thing out already.
Haven't yet. You have to put it on first. Put it on.
See, you say Pinky very funny. You don't say you did it again.
Because of you.
You must do again.
Do it again.
I will do it again. I'll do it again. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my goodness.
Pinky, you're really funny.
Thank you.
Okay, Dino, what's the coffee?
Okay, so I need to say the name of a famous person you think that you look like.
Who do you think Dino looks like? It must be a very famous person. Very famous one. Say lah.
Think of a reason also.
You must think of a reason.
Some
before.
people say you look like who?
People say you look like who?
I got an answer
Yes.
I feel I look like Lapis Lazuli. Lapis Lazuli also go wear the dinosaur one, you know.
Oh really?
Yeah, the costume is the same one.
So Dino, you think you look like Lapis Lazuli? I thought you want to say because the brow suit looks like Lapis Lazuli.
You know Lapis Lazuli is that correct?
Yeah.
With a very round face, right? And then the brow looks like that one.
Oh my god.
Like that.
You need the bunny, you prepare already. No, we give you a lot of time to do your three
Your
coffee
three
already.
coffee.
Okay.
Okay, the first one.
Okay, let's go. We need the bunny.
I'm
We can't
not very
want to go first.
expressive
Funnier than
person.
me leh.
Okay.
What's the first one?
What's the first one?
I show to everyone.
Okay, make a face like you are eating a large amount of wasabi.
Oh yeah, remember Big
So I
Brothers?
need to
Yeah.
role play,
They
right?
did it
Yeah.
for you last time.
Right,
Okay,
yeah.
we see your body.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, don't.
We can
Your
expression,
chopsticks
huh?
skill.
Yeah.
Everyone
I
know
will
already.
compare you to Beijing next week.
Yeah.
If the expression not good enough, we'll call out Beijing.
Shut
Okay.
Next week we'll go out Beijing and compare you.
We'll compare your face with AJ's face. Then which one you want to eat better?
Beijing literally
Very
ate 10 packs of wasabi.
Really?
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
He ate 10 packs of wasabi.
Luckily I eat out.
Second coffee. What's your
Next
second
one.
coffee?
Mimic the cry or call of the specified animal.
So you have to cry.
Which animal you want?
You have to cry like the specified
Do I
animals.
specify?
No, I specify. I want you to cry or crawl like the unicorn.
很难
I'll
欸。
say bunny.
Okay lah.
You cry like a dog.
Dog lah.
Yeah,
Oh,
cry like
yeah,
a dog.
dog
You
is
imagine
easier.
how a dog cry.
Like really need to like cry one.
Yeah, you need to.
Yeah,
You need
you
to.
know that the dog very
You have to
sad.
imagine how the dog cry. Then you have to mimic the dog cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you do it again? Not cute. Okay, go.
Never give me food to eat.
It's so funny lah. You know after you bring us for so many weeks, you keep looking down on us right? You say very smart. Today is finally your day, right?
Okay.
What's the third one?
You need to do a robot dance.
Okay. Really sorry for finale, right? You can do a robot dance for us.
Finale already. Finale.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and go.
Just upper body. Okay.
I gotta do with you.
Yeah.
Yay!
Okay, and we come to the end of Game Night with Play Nation. So next week, right, please tune in to Game Night with Play Nation because we are covering two very fun games known as Scrawl and Weird Things Humans Search For. So I'm going to show you how Scrawl and Weird Things Humans Search For look like.
Right.
Okay,
Oh.
so this is how Weird Things Humans Search For look like, and Scrawl is a drawing game. So you have seen us do a lot of things, but you never see us draw before.
Yeah.
So next week you can see us draw.
Yeah, the brainy one doesn't get to say that he plays a brainy game and he can win. It's a drawing game, dude.
And please remember that, right, because right now we are tuning into Game Night with Play Nation. If you key the code OSG10 off, you actually get 10% off all sushi, which is our best seller.
Wow.
The last I heard, we are out of stock lah. But new stocks are coming in very, very quickly.
Oh,
So
you
it's
can
not
do
like we
it.
don't want to give you stock. Okay, just quickly
Yeah,
go and key the code and then
do
grab the stocks lah.
If you are a customer from Manila, continue to order too. We'll also send you the stocks timely. It will definitely be in time for the Burmans and the Christmas season, okay?
Okay, so we need to announce the winners, huh?
Yeah, we need to announce the winners.
We need to announce the winners. So Pili,
Who's our winner?
who is the winner? Who's the winner of the game? Wow! Pili, finally you won something. Thanks for liking and sharing. You won the old sushi portable and 𝗀𝗺𝗶 very proud the old sushi game. 𝗀𝗺𝗶 I don't know why you managed to pick out that Dino will win, but you won the old sushi game. Thanks for tuning in to Game Night Play Nation. We need to rate the game before we log off.
Oh yeah, we need to rate the
Yeah, we
game.
need to rate the game first.
Yeah, okay.
Oh
So,
my gosh, this game is so amazing.
this is very
Ten
fast.
ways.
Yeah.
Cannot believe we
I
are
cannot
doing
believe
that.
also.
Yeah,
And they are
Yeah.
using different mechanism as well.
Yeah, so we like really literally covered 10 ways of playing old sushi
Yeah,
with
the
you.
design is so good. The concept is
Yeah,
also
the
good.
concept
Okay.
is very good and the design is very good.
I think the Japanese quite
Yeah.
smart because the way they can design the game really is very
The
good.
thing is, they actually make 10 games out of the same thing, and I have to say I'm very impressed with the mahjong way of playing because I definitely will not think of playing mahjong.
Yeah, the
Correct.
mahjong
I think
was
the
really-
mahjong is really very good.
Okay, now let's rate it on the fun factor. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
I think it's a 5.
5 star. I think definitely a 5 star lah. I got 10 different ways to play already. I don't know what else more you want lah in the
Yeah,
game.
you can't find how to watch 4.6 million times, right? Yeah.
4.6 million times. Okay, of course then fun lah.
Yeah, okay, very fun.
Okay, next. What do you rate it on?
I think we are going to rate it on like how family friendly it is.
Okay,
So how family friendly do you think this was? Okay, I think
1, 2, 3, go.
no brainer.
No brainer lah. 5 star lah. Ama can play, Ako can play.
The mahjong.
Okay, auntie play mahjong.
Correct.
Want to engage kids, play the forfeit. Want to engage brainy people? Play the
Kids, you
roulette.
can play the
Play the roulette version with the brainy people because then they cannot tell you that I'm very brainy.
What's the forfeit for you?
Okay, lastly.
How easy was it to learn the game?
Easy. Okay, ready?
Based on just now, we already know.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
It's a 4-star for
I
me.
give you a 4-star too because I think that it's not easy to memorize 10 different ways of playing it lah, okay? But then given that social media shared this game 4.6 million times, right? We got to highlight that this is definitely one of the game that will make it into the Play Nation Hall of Games. Yeah. Remember so far we only had WPLAY who reached the Hall of Games. 𝗀𝗺𝗀𝗃 is another one that's going to be in our Hall of Games 排行榜. Okay, so the top 2 SKU don't remember anything. Remember WPLAY and 𝗀𝗺𝗀𝗃.
Yes.
Okay, so we have come to the end of Game Night with Play Nation. We hope that we have made your Friday a little bit more interesting. We hope that we have saved your Friday night from boredom. One new game at a time. Tune in to episode 6 next week, 9:30 p.m. Good night and goodbye.